Hey guys, it's Victoria Falcone from LTV with John Anthony Limo and Mac Miller.
Hello.
All right, so I'm just getting right into it. So you seem to have a crazy or a different kind of lifestyle than regular people. So like you have your own show. You were on Ridiculousness. You're on all these other shows. What is it like, or what's your favorite part?
Um, Always the music, man. No matter what. And whenever I'm making music, I always remember like it is like a reminder, like, this is why I do what I do. Like everything else, like I love performing, and there's me and performing have a love-hate relationship because you go on tour for 4 months, and month 3 you're like, I hate this. Like, like, I mean, the shows are great, but everything else sucks, right? But basically, the TV show, all that stuff is fun, but it's all just like, all those things are just means to keep making music for a living. That's like the goal. So that's always number one priority.
Absolutely. You recently just did a track with Ariana Grande, The Way, yeah. So how important do you think it is to collaborate with other artists?
Um, when I was Happy birthday.
Wow.
That's tight.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
How's that? Ruining an interview.
All right, sick. Okay, so hey, hey.
We're busy!
Okay, like, I look.
Excuse you.
I look. So, no, dude, I used to not be on the collaboration. Like, I didn't think it was important when I was young.
Right.
I was like, all about like, I'm from Pittsburgh,
Uh-huh.
and so I was kind of just about doing that and not really going outside the box.
Doing
But
yourself.
right, but when I moved out to LA, I realized that like collaborations with artists is everything. Because like that has made me just much more of a dynamic and better artist. It's like the saying that iron sharpens iron. It's like if I sit here and make a song by myself, there's no bar.
Right.
If me and Earl are doing a song, I know that Earl's gonna have a crazy verse, so I'm gonna be like, shit, let me make sure. You know what I'm saying? You just become better. So that's you grow like on your own, but also through people. So collaborating is definitely everything.
So you said before this is only your second show back in the U.S. So why do you like doing stuff like at like smaller venues like colleges?
Oh, I like doing everything. Like my thing is that I don't think that anyone should like get left out of the opportunity to see an awesome show. So it's like we'll go here and do a show, and it'll be like, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of people, big festivals, and those are incredible. But like, still nothing beats, going to a show when there's like, you can see everyone's face. Like it's, I don't know. So like we just came from Williamsport, and Williamsport is this little ass place, like really like nothing's there. So it's so dope to go perform there because there's people are so grateful. They're like, like no one comes here, and it's like, I'll come through. I got the days open to come hang out for a night and perform for y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't like to feel that I'm too big to go and do little shows. Like that's my favorite show I've ever done to this date was for like 30 people. So
Yeah,
I think that's why we're glad that
Yeah.
you could come to something like this, or like at least, well, we are.
yeah.
Right.
But because we don't have like a lot of people come through here, maybe like once a year.
I mean, this is you in
and
New
it's just-
Jersey, man.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
No one really comes through here, so
Absolutely.
it's awesome.
I mean, keeping it small and cute, I like that.
No, dude, it's everything, man. I'm glad, man. I like being that guy.
Right.
I'll be that
Do you
guy.
think the college gave you a warm welcome? I mean, you slayed it, I think.
Yeah, dude, it was
That was
great.
awesome.
I did not expect to have that much fun. I was really enjoying myself.
I'm glad. I mean, I could tell.
That's the best, man. If I enjoy myself during the show,
Right.
then my performance will be way better than if I'm up there like wanting it to be over.
Right.
And also helps when the audience is like so engaged and
Right.
just is having.
I mean, I felt the energy out there. It was
crazy
really
as-
pumped up.
Yeah,
That was
and it's
awesome.
great. My favorite is when you can do a song like Loud or Donald Trump where everyone's going crazy, but then like you can do a slow song or something, and people don't have to go crazy, but you can just feel that they're like zoned in.
Like missed calls, like everyone was
Right,
just
right.
like
That's like
zoned
that,
in on
exactly.
you. Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. I love. That's my favorite.
I gotta ask, how would you describe your performance style? Because you really like incorporate the audience a lot into
Yeah.
it.
I always like to look at shows like it's. Everyone always looks at their shows as like these very serious professional things.
Yeah.
I always like to look at shows as like, okay, how I have an hour and a half roughly to hang out with this crowd. So like, instead of going up and taking myself super seriously, like I'll just go up and talk to them and like have fun and joke and make fun of myself.
I felt
and,
that
like,
intimacy, man. I felt like you're just
dude.
singing to me.
It's
So
best. It's best.
yeah.
The best. That's what you gotta do,
Yeah.
man. You gotta like, you know, you want people to. I want people to feel like they left and they saw a show and they also got to know who I am.
Right.
Absolutely. I really felt like you did that at TCNJ.
And like we've had like a bunch of people here before. Like I'm a senior, so I've done like this a couple
Yeah.
times. And you're, I think, one of the only performers that I've seen that actually like talk to us in between
Yeah.
the songs.
Hey, yeah, that's my favorite.
So like,
dude.
and like people weren't like screaming like when you do this. Like I
Right.
heard like what you were saying. So
Right. There was
That's-
respect out there.
That's
What
sick.
we do-
Sometimes
Yeah.
I get carried away, bro. Like I'll have certain shows where like I'll go, cause I have like weird AD, like not actual. I just go off on
Right.
tangents. So like sometimes I'll be doing a show, and then I'll like start telling a story, and then like I'll look at like my homies and I'll be like, oh damn, I've been sitting here talking for like 20 minutes. Let me do a song. So you gotta find the balance. Cause it's like as much as talking is cool, sometimes it's like I talk too long and the fans are kind of like, all right, dude,
Sing.
shut
Yeah,
up.
right.
do a song or something.
Okay, so I like to ask all the artists when they come, what is the craziest or one of your most fond or like a memory that pops into your mind
Yeah.
about like being on the road or even on the show or just anything, like one crazy time?
My let's see. Let me think. It's crazy because it's been so long since we've been on the road. But I'll say that a great memory was when we did my first album release show. You know, it was like part of the tour. You know, like we were on tour, and then in the middle of the tour, my album came out, and I was like in LA, and like it was a big celebration, and like went #1. Like while we were at the show, like everyone knew about, like everyone was like the album's gonna be #1, and I like came out after the show was over and like champagne on for the crowd. It was great. So,
Celebrate, man. That's
yeah,
awesome.
so hopefully we get to do that again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For album #2.
What?
For album #2, hopefully we get to do it again.
Well, I mean, I'm sure your fan base is like grew exponentially.
Definitely. I
and-
think it's growing.
Yeah, I hope, dude. But this is the thing is like, for me, I always like to tell myself that everything sucks, because then
Right.
you don't get disappointed, and everything still feels good.
So you like the glass half empty kind of guy?
Right. I like to. Well, no. I like. Okay, it's like, in my head, you know, I'm thinking like, I want this to be, you know, the biggest thing in the world. But
Right.
like, I humble myself and say like, what's gonna happen is you're gonna drop an album, no one's gonna get it. You're gonna go out to perform tonight, no one's gonna know who you are. Like that's what every night I tell myself, no one's gonna know who you are when you hit the stage tonight. And then so when you go out and people are like, rah, I'm like a little kid like, yeah, they know me, you know. Like so you gotta find ways to kind of keep the excitement.
Absolutely.
You get too, you know.
Do you find yourself being recognized more on the street?
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
Uh-huh.
It's at an all-time outrageous level. Man.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, it's tight, dude.
So do you have to go like incognito with sunglasses? And
I
everything out?
don't really leave my house.
Right.
To be honest, like I actually like, it's kind of weird. Like, I've like, it's so basically it was like this path that was where it started out as like a person would recognize me on the street and I would be like just as excited as them. You know?
Right.
Oh, you know me? Fuck yeah. Dude. Like yeah. And like it shifted. And now it's to the point that like I'm just in my house like antisocial, awkward.
Oh
Like,
no.
But it's good though because I just sit and make music all day.
Yeah, you focus, man.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So and then I get to like go out and it's just other things like instead of like going out to and partying at clubs like if I want to go out I'll like go like drive to like the mountain and go on a hike.
That's awesome, man.
With nature.
Yeah.
I'm weird.
Maybe
man.
find a koala. Who
Yeah,
knows, man?
exactly. Exactly. Fishing was awesome. Because, dude, I'm telling you, because the reason fishing was awesome is because, like, it does not matter at all that I'm a famous rapper when you're fucking out in the middle of the ocean. None of that matters. It's like, can you fish? Can you not? And it actually kind of mattered that I was a famous rapper, but because I was a famous rapper, they would fish for me, and they'd be like, here, we got one. I'd be like, oh, shit, I don't fish.
So they'd help you out.
Right, exactly.
Well, can you fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the biggest fish you caught?
I actually started killing it at the what they didn't show on TV. I was catching like.
Oh yeah, you guys were on the boat.
Right.
All this bunch of white fish and stuff that we ate after. I need to go back fishing, man. That was a great time.
Damn, sounds delicious.
Yeah, dude. To catch, like, there's nothing better than eating food that you
caught.
Yeah.
It's like rewarding.
It's like, and it's just, you know, it hasn't been through like processing or like
Yeah,
packaging. It hasn't been shipped.
All that
from
processed
Wyoming.
sugar stuff. Yeah.
That's a whole nother nutrition conversation. But
Right.
I'm just saying, to like, my dream is to like have a farm so I can like kill all my
Mac
own
Miller the
food.
farmer.
Yeah, man. That's pretty humble of you. I
That's
like
what
that.
I want to do. I want to have a farm and I want to organically grow all my own food.
Have it like a chicken coop or something?
Yeah,
I
and
like
then
it.
raise the cattle, and then I don't know if I'll be able to like.
Milk your own milk.
Right.
Well,
Turn your own
someone
butter.
else will probably. I mean, I'll do it. No, I'm gonna have my kids do that shit because they're not gonna like feel rich or this is thinking that I continue to be successful. But I would get a farm, and my kids would run it so they have some discipline and they're not little shitheads. And then I will fucking sit there and be like the dude who's like the dad with the flannel on that comes through and like names the cows and then kills them because no one else will because everyone's attached to them. And I gotta be the one that.
Honestly,
like,
I think that's the American story.
Right, that's
So-
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
God
With
bless.
a straw hat and a cup of whiskey and a rocking chair.
No, that's the life, man.
I mean, that sounds pretty
simple.
awesome.
Right, that's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Simplicity.
You get everything. You get. It's like the person that wants everything and nothing at the same time. That's me. You gotta get everything.
It's the
and
best of both worlds.
Right. Get everything and then you just chill with nothing.
But it's
Fantastic
awesome that you're so
philosophy.
like humble. It's
Yeah.
I try. My dad always tells me that I'm not. And I'll be like, Dad.
Oh no, man, you're really down to earth.
That's what I would say. My
Yeah.
dad's always like, you're
Yeah.
a piece of shit, and I'm like,
What?
Whoa! I think that's uncalled for,
Just kidding.
personally.
My dad doesn't- he doesn't say
Yeah.
that. He'd be pissed if he saw this.
So how does your family think about like your fame and everything?
I mean, my dad fucking he reads every single article.
Yeah.
He watches every single interview. He's watching this. He will see this.
We'll send it to him, man.
No,
He
you
doesn't
won't
even
need
need
to.
to.
He'll find it.
He won't.
Guaranteed.
This is not going anywhere. I promise.
No, I'm telling you. It doesn't matter if you have it just in your house. He'll he'll get it.
Yep.
My dad gets everything, so he's like that. He's a little obsessive, and just kind of obsessed with my career, and then, which is cool. 'cause
That's awesome,
he
man.
tells
Yeah,
At least he's involved.
absolutely.
He's involved.
Right. He likes it and wants to hear everything. And my mom's the same way, but she's just less she's just a little chiller.
Right.
My mom's which it wasn't like that growing up.
Mhm.
My dad was a chill one, my mom was a crazy one. Now my mom's a chill one, my dad's crazy one.
Crazy how things change.
I know.
All right. Well, we don't want to keep you anymore.
Yeah, of
but
course.
No, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate
Good
it.
job. Thank you. guys.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
Thanks so
you.
much,
If
man.
we
Nice
could
to
do,
meet
if
you.
we could do like a little outro,
Yeah,
that would be great.
I got you.
We'll just say this is. I mean, I'll just start it. This is LTV, Victoria Falcone.
John Anthony Alima.
Mac Miller.
Thanks for watching.
Good night.